Hey!
Hey!
How you doing?
Come on in.
Good, man.
All right.
And Cassio De Nova out here. What one of the greatest, one of my favorites actually. I used to watch this guy growing up on the last comic standing. I was rooting for you.
Thank
and
you,
you
Cassio.
won.
I did.
So,
because I knew you wanted me to win.
Yeah, it's a true pleasure.
Welcome
to Africa. I'm sure it's not the first time, right?
It is. This is my first, first time. I've never been here before.
No other country?
No, not Sub-Saharan. Egypt, which is...
Oh, Egypt.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
They don't want to be Africans, but it's fine.
No, this is a first, so I'm looking forward to it. I don't know what to expect.
So what do you think so far?
Let's see. What do I think so far? There's white people.
Yeah, you shocked?
Caught me off guard.
They colonized everything.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
The weather's beautiful,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen much yet.
Yeah.
So I'm still soaking it up. They showed me where Table Mountain is, so I'm gonna go there, and we're supposed to do a safari.
Oh, nice.
So I'm doing the things that you have to see in Africa, but just walking the streets seems pretty cool.
Yeah. And in terms of people recognizing you,
not
were
yet.
you shocked?
Not yet.
Yeah?
But I got you.
I think you're gonna be shocked. You have fans in Africa.
I appreciate that. I guess I'll find out once the shows start. Tonight's our first show.
Yeah.
So you got to do the first show to get the feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you go somewhere, it's always like, well, do they know this? Is this joke gonna work?
Yeah.
So let me do the first show and then ask me again.
Yeah. And you've been doing this for how many years so far?
27.
27 years.
Yes.
Now, Jerry Seinfeld has this theory that in comedy, the number of years, that's how old you are in comedy.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Do you agree?
I've heard that.
So you're like 27 years old.
So I'm a 27-year-old. So I'm mature now.
Yeah.
No, you know what happened? I'm one of the old pros now.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you how I found that out. The young comics started asking me questions that I remember asking when I was a young comic.
Wow.
So I said, I guess now one of the old guys, and I know the answers.
Yeah. Because you got that consistency too.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
It's worked.
Yeah. And a lot of comics, even the greats, don't have that consistency.
Well, I love it.
Yeah.
And I love new stuff.
Yeah.
I still love working on new ideas, and I think that's what keeps you going. It's because if you fall into this is my act, and you do the same thing over and over and over, then it just becomes a recital.
Yeah. But let me ask you, it seems like the climate is changing right now. In terms of sensitivity, it's like everyone is sensitive. You can't say
I don't care.
You don't care. That's good.
No, here's the thing, Cassio. Everyone talks about that.
Yeah.
But as long as it's funny, you can say it. Now, language changes.
Yeah.
Okay, language changes, and there are some things that we used to say that we wouldn't say.
Yeah.
But ideas, as long as the idea is funny, people will laugh. And it's really fun when you make them uncomfortable. When they laugh and they don't want to, but they know it's funny, that's the best.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Do you think that comedians have a sense of responsibility, or should a comedian have a sense of responsibility?
Our responsibility is to the comedy.
Yeah.
We're responsible to the truth.
Yeah.
We're responsible. There's nothing worse than trying to bullshit or trying to not hurt your feelings. So I'm not gonna. Then it's not funny.
That's true.
It's not funny if I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not, I don't want to make fun of his shirt because it might hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
That's not funny. But then
there's nothing wrong with my shirt, right?
Nothing wrong with your
shirt.
See how sensitive he is already?
I was just checking.
I just used that for an example. He's already worried about his shirt.
I came up with a couple of topics. All right?
All right.
I'm just going to throw it around.
All right.
And I'm just curious in terms of your response.
Okay.
And it's 2020.
Yes.
Elections are coming in the United States.
I heard.
You heard? Do you think Trump is going to win?
Unfortunately, yes. Because we're a dumb country. We don't learn. Unfortunately, well, the Democrats don't have a good candidate yet to put up against him, and there's a lot of people. Listen, there's a lot of people who are dumb and believe his bullshit. So,
But how do you feel?
Hey, don't blame me. I'm black. Yeah. We didn't do it.
How do you feel about the Democrats though? Because
they need a candidate.
Never been so white before.
The Democrats need a candidate. We've never been so white before. No, you just see. You're young. You thought Barack Obama. You thought that was normal. No, okay. It's always white. It's always white. That really though. I mean, that's the truth. Like Barack Obama, that was so unusual for us. You know, like he had to be so. You know how good he had to be.
Yeah, he was
because he was up against. He's up against 400 years of racism. Yeah. You know what I mean? And here's the thing: when you're the first black anything in the U.S., you have to be so good. You know, like Jackie Robinson. He wasn't just a good baseball player. He was incredible. You know, Barack Obama, and I don't know when they're going to give him the credit. It may not be in his or my lifetime or whatever. But one day they're going to recognize he's one of the greatest presidents we ever had. Yeah. But again, you know, that was so unusual. Yeah. So for what you're saying, for it to be so white, like it's always white.
Got a point there. So I'm just gonna. What do you think, Bernie Sanders? Does he have a chance?
Bernie's got a chance. It's funny you mentioned Bernie. Bernie and Trump are two sides of the same coin. Because they both, they both have a cult following.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Right? Trump cult is the racist, backwards, white nationalist, right? Yeah. And Bernie's cult is the progressive, let's blow up the whole system, change everything. Yeah. But they're both cult leaders. I'll vote for Bernie if he's a Democratic candidate, but he's not my first choice.
Bloomberg?
No, just...
So you don't think Bloomberg might steal it away from Bernie?
No.
With all the money,
people see through it. People see through it. They see through the billions. So they're like, just because you have $1 billion doesn't mean you're smart. It doesn't mean, and it doesn't mean you understand people. So Bloomberg, people see through it. It's bullshit. Yeah. And I was up against the wall being frisked. I couldn't even vote.
Oh yeah. Then moving on, gun control. That's a huge issue.
Man, I wish we had some common sense. Honestly, I wish there were common sense. But again, this is another issue where stupid rules. See, stupid. You got to understand, Cassio. Stupid's powerful. You're fighting against stupid. Stupid ain't easy to. Stupid's organized. So, common sense gun control. We don't need assault weapons. Yeah. We don't need armor piercing bullets. We don't need 50 rounds.
Jokes ever is when people say, oh, but the forefathers wanted us to have these weapons. They're like, the forefathers? Like, what? Yeah. If you met one of those guys, they'd be like, are you crazy?
Yeah, if you show the fourth, they love going back to the forefathers, right? Yeah. If you showed one of them an AK-47, they'd be like, what the hell is wrong with you? Yeah. No, I had a musket. They'd pump it up and shoot. Boom, and then it took 10 minutes to shoot another guy. So, it's sad. You know what's sad? That you know that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you're halfway around the world, and you're like, what's wrong with you guys and your guns? Yeah. And we don't get it. Yeah. So no, we. Yeah. Nah.
I mean that's like a brilliant joke. Like I love that joke.
Thank you.
Because then you're like, sorry, I'm gonna repeat this joke.
No, it's okay.
Then you're like, they're like, oh, what else happened? It's like, black president. Yeah. Like, what? Who owns him?
Right.
Who does the work?
You do remember that.
It's like, who does the, because I love that joke. Like, who does the work? Yeah. What is a Mexican? That's like.
Wow, you remember that. I didn't even remember. He's remembering jokes of mine.
That's how you know that it's impactful.
I appreciate you, brother.
It's like raw. You can remember stuff.
Man, that's great. Yeah, I do remember that. Remember that. That's true. That's true.
Then, I gotta ask you. You used to sit down. Bill Cosby, right?
Yeah.
You sit down nowadays?
No,
Cosby, like, I don't sit down anymore.
I do shows. There are some shows where it's like, it's more relaxed. It's creative in the moment. Yeah. That's when you see me sitting down. Oh, yeah? Because I'm using my notebook and, hey kids, notebooks were paper. That's how we used to write. We didn't always have tablets. We actually wrote on, never mind, you won't understand it. You're scaring,
it's actually on the phone now.
You're scaring the children. Yeah. But no, It's funny you mentioned Cosby because this came up just the other day. Yeah. One of the tragedies of Bill Cosby is his comedy legacy is destroyed.
How do you feel about that? Because here's my thing, cancel culture, right?
Right.
It's things like, I don't like this person, you're canceled. However, on the other hand, I'm like, you don't know the character of every artist, you know?
Well, see, the cancel culture is, you know, let's cancel the cancel. You know what I mean? That's stupid. But with someone like him, you had 50 years of some of the greatest comedy ever done. I mean, he was one of the, arguably, I would argue the three greatest. Yeah. Cosby, Pryor, and Carlin. In any order. I
was going to ask you, who's your Mount Rushmore?
Yeah. So
that's three. So
that's three, and Chappelle would be the fourth.
Chappelle?
Dave has joined them, and Dave's been great. People don't realize how long Dave's been great.
What I know about Dave is that no other comic I think can do is like go long.
Yeah.
As in 4-hour sets and everything's funny.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
So I put Dave on that. But yeah, it's, you know, what Cosby did with the women, you know, like Dave said, you know, the first couple of rapes you're like maybe not, but after 30 rapes you're like, well, you know. But it wiped out his comedy legacy, which was great. Some of his routines, you know, Noah's Ark or going to the dentist or whatever, these are things that as a comic everybody knows them, you know. But
like once I saw the Bill Cosby thing, first thing I did when I heard about the R. Kelly, I just downloaded everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, I might not hear another R. Kelly song.
Yeah, they're done.
Like he's done. Like I cannot play that publicly.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would put the comedy there. Now, if you can't use Bill Cosby, who else would I put on that Mount Rushmore? That's a good question.
Yeah.
That's a tough one, man. You know, I guess we'd have to look at Eddie Murphy, even though I see Eddie Murphy as like the second coming of Richard Pryor.
See?
You know what I mean? Like that's no disrespect to Eddie Murphy, but to me it's like Pryor.
The funny part is, I kind of removed Richard Pryor and said I'll put Eddie Murphy because he's the next level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I put Pryor because Pryor was the first.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know who that fourth spot's going to be. I don't know who that fourth spot's going to be.
You know, you're not done yet.
I wish, but I'm honored when I'm compared to them.
Yeah.
You know, I've been compared to Carlin. That's a big compliment.
No, he's amazing.
Yeah.
He was on that level.
The best social commentary ever.
Yeah, was on that level. Anyway, you in Africa? Just to end it off. Any final words to the fans out there?
I'm loving it. Been in Africa, not even a full day yet, and I love it. It's going to be a great week. My favorite thing. So Jonathan Butler is a friend of mine.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I know Jonathan Butler.
He's from here.
I know, and Jonathan Butler has a safari that he does. So a friend of mine was on safari, and Jonathan was making fun of him because he was afraid of a lion.
Oh.
I'm afraid of lions. I think you're supposed to be afraid of lions. So to anyone in Africa who's not afraid of lions, you're tougher than me. I'm afraid of lions. I'm okay with Crips.
Yeah.
I'm all right with a Crip, but a lion, I don't need no trouble.
Every once in a while, we get someone who gets dragged out of the car.
Yeah.
And it's always Americans, though.
Well, we probably taste good.
Like,
we're a lot of fat.
No, you guys want to touch and investigate and
no, I'm not
take
going
a
to touch
photo.
a lion. I don't need to take his picture. I'll ask him first.
Exactly. Anyway, thank you for your time.
Brother.
Truly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Great honor.
That was fun. That was fun. Thank you.